one wand. It's called a wand of binding. It has 7 charges. You can use 5 of them to cast hold monster, or 2 of them to cast hold person. That would work sort of as like one of the items. Keep something from going. They might still be able to teleport though.
Yeah, that would work, I'd say.
Does that work good for both of you?
I mean, yeah, that would definitely be an ideal.
Perfect. It's an actual legitimate one too. It's in the Dungeons Master's Guide, Rosie.
Color?
Perfect.
It is rare.
Okay.
Might not be able to afford it currently, but that doesn't mean he has to pay for it.
Exactly. Like I said, coursing is also an
Remember,
option.
don't get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Or get caught. Exactly. Just don't get caught with the other. But anyways, V's gonna come up to the stand, kind of look around, go like, "Hey there, I'm looking for something that might be able to help me out."
Oh, how need be?
I'm sorry, what?
I couldn't catch that either.
The fuck did you just say?
How would help out need be?
Speaking to English.
V looks like, okay, so there might be a little bit of a language barrier between us, but
What you're looking at is like a little tiny sapphire kobold.
I see.
Okay, we're not talking about.
What needs do you have? I can help you.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. V just kind of like scratches her
Items all around for sale.
You have item to stop people from teleporting?
Yes. Locky stick. Wonderful. Sell
You
price.
lucky stick.
Sell price 3K. Shiny.
V is
3K?
I would say right now, if anyone's near V, you can see like just almost clawing at her arm, and she's like trying to keep a smile on her face.
Stand this.
She really cannot. And she goes, "What about item for killing spirits?"
Ghost juice. Milk powder. No. Hansel, come here, Hansel.
Waves over to another kobold.
Oh no.
This big, like, golem-like creature walks through one of the doorways. Yes, master.
You tell me ghost juice or moon powder?
Inquiry insufficient. Context.
Ghosts. Fight ghosts. Hurt more.
Kill ghosts.
Moon powder. Question mark.
He actually
Rosie's
says the word
dying
question
over here.
mark.
Yeah, he actually said the word question mark.
Oh. My gosh.
That's great, guys.
The kobold continues ranting a little bit, and then brings out a powder, like a pouch of powder. He says it's something about it being able to you throw it in the ghost's face, and it should make it solid temporarily.
Temporal is what V says.
It has about 4 or 5 uses.
Oh, that'd be very
And Rosie can
handy.
decide if it refills that in the morning or not.
I'll figure that out later.
And how much would that one be?
He says it's about 2,500. You're looking at 5,000 gold here.
V just kind of sighs and goes like, "Okay, well, what else do you happen to have?"
I has need knifey knife. Must kill rival.
Rival?
Ugly, ugly goblin. Ugh, keeps stealing sharps.
Oh, that's not fun, is it?
Want him eliminated. We'll give discount.
Hmm. And where, perhaps, is your rival you speak
He
of?
points across the street.
Hmm. She just kind of looks over. And then
You
You
can
just
see
see you
a
can see across the
gob-
street what looks like a tinker's building. Like its place is strapped together with nuts and bolts. There's wires hanging out. There's a sign that has like sparks coming off of it, and standing in front of it is another golem type being.
inside through the windows. You can see that there's a little goblin with what looks to be kind of grayish skin and really large, like long ears with these impossibly big steampunk style goggles, tinkering with something as it's sparking in the thing. As he's just kind of like spark, and goes ah, and falls off his chair as it kind of blows up in his face.
Great, a goblin tinker.
V just kind of just stammers on her spot, just exasperated. You want that one? And she just kind of looks back. Eliminated?
Yes, we'll even pay.
How much?
He gets his like clawed hands going, and he like seems to be counting on them.
And he says, 5,000. Shiny.
Okay. Okay. Well,
5 grand. He really
Yeah.
wants this guy dead.
that's what she's thinking. She's like, fine.
There's gotta be a catch. You're knowing you with how you are as a Twilight cleric and what you've been dealing with this group. You know that that's
Yeah.
gotta be a catch with the rules
Well,
that
if you listen,
Lyra
if
had
you
told.
pay attention to what he said, you might be able to figure out what his catch is already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She knows exactly what his catch is. Well, I have an idea what his catch is. She's like, all right, fine. And how exactly do you want him gone?
Any way possible.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm pretty sure you don't want a scene in front of you, do you?
A scene would be enjoyable. Just don't get caught.
Alright. Well, she looks back towards the goblin, and while she doesn't have any qualms about it, she looks back towards the kobold and goes, how early do you want this to happen?
Take your time.
That's what I figured. Okay then. Well, I will see you in a little bit. As
He
she just
giggles to himself.
as she just kind of walks off onto the side of the stall area, she looks back towards the kobold and goes, I'm gonna kill them both.
Alright, and last but not least, before we end the session, Tasha,
Yes.
where and what does Lyra do?
Oh, Lara is getting the lowdown on everything. If thieves can't, keeping an eye on her back, her front, her sides, this, that, and the other.
What kind
She's
of
not home in
information
this
would you like
place.
to dig for?
I just want to ask that.
Not to interrupt everybody, but I've switched over to the Twitch. It's just a black screen right now, just so you know, Dash.
Wait, really?
You
Yeah,
might have
I'm
to
looking
refresh
at it right now. I'm looking
Oh.
at it right now. It's black.
refresh your screen, Kyle.
I'm about to say, because I have Twitch open up on
Oh,
my screen, and I can see it.
See, mine is fine too.
I thought mine messed. I thought it messed up there for a second.
Oh no,
Okay.
I've had that. I had that happen too, Kyle. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Okay, I
but
thought it messed up.
yeah, I'm about to
Sorry.
say
Dave.
That's why the minute you said that, I switched over. I was like, huh?
I'm about to say I leave the
Well-
stream open up on my screen so that way I can make sure it doesn't
I
go
leave it for
down.
5 seconds, and what do you mean it's screwed up?
Had me concerned for a second, like, am I missing something here?
All right,
Well,
Tasha.
on
So
mine, it
what
was-
kind of information do you want to dig up precisely? What you're going for? You want to go for leads for Daggerheart Bay or something else? More details on other aspects?
Yeah, she's gonna get information on Daggerheart Bay, the purple roses. You know, she's just
Okay.
she's networking. That's what she's doing.
All right. How about you do a 5-point check for Rosie? I would say
That's
you're
cool.
going so at least 2 insights, 2 perception checks, and a probably deception.
All right, so 2 insight.
Rosie's like, "What are you doing, Nassar?"
Why don't you run with this? I'm having fun with this.
2
I
perception.
want to keep
Her,
it flowing, and I want it to be entertaining. I'm hoping it's fun.
her
I'm helping you
perception.
out.
Her
I appreciate
insight
it.
is right.
Hey, apparently we have 9 people watching.
Woo! And we got 6 on
TikTok.
One of them is
TikTok.
me.
Thank you.
One of
One
them.
of them's me.
Oh, 2 of
I'm
them left.
watching on,
I said something, and 2 people left.
Soph is watching, somebody's lurking, which is one of my TikTok people that is over there. There's Kyle, me, you, and Dash.
Insight's not good, but perception and deception. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Okay, so that's 2 checks that don't make it.
So that is just a regular success, not a super success, but that crit on that perception check, I think that does pretty good. All right, so you're wandering around, you're asking some questions. You ask one person something. You mention the roses to one person, and you get a reaction you didn't expect from him. It wasn't like a gasp or anything like that. He just reacted too nonchalantly. There was something about it. It was like, wait. So, as you're wandering away from him, you looked back and watched. And immediately, when he thought you were out of sight, he bolted and went somewhere. You kind of followed him for a bit, and he led you to like a shack on the edge of another building. There, he knocked. You couldn't quite catch the way he knocked, but you noticed there was something distinctive about it. And he went in, and a individual that you did not want to mess with from the way he looked stepped out. He was covered in spiked type armor. You could tell he was the type of warrior that runs up and hugs you.
Oh, she's definitely phones out and recording slightly.
So you get a couple pictures of a little bit of recording or whatever it is that Rosie allows you to do, and you're like, okay, some stuff. This guy looks like, bouncer, bodyguard, protective type. He is the defensive, and yeah, he looks grappler build.
He looks like he hugs what hurt.
Yes, very much so.
With that
After a few,
perception check, you also notice that on both them, though it's partially hidden under the armor, you do see that both of them have a purple rose with the harp, I believe I have it as.
I think it was a harp. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a harp.
yeah. They had that insignia. You realize both of them were wearing it, and after a few minutes, the other guy comes back out. He's not looking like he's kind of shaking, like he got in a lot of trouble or something, and suddenly the spiky guy grabs his head and rams it into one of the spikes on his chest, killing him basically instantly.
Brutal.
He then looks directly at you.
Ooh.
And starts walking towards you.
Oh Lord.
I am going to make like a bird and flock off.
Walk off.
Oh yeah, you're like
Run, bitch!
before he gets to where you were standing, you are gone. You were 3 blocks away. You know, your red pants and now your brown pants, that sort of thing.
Yep.
You're
And
gone.
she's going to stealth.
Yep,
Fair.
perfect.
works.
You're gone.
17.
You made it away. You flocked off.
Alright, and that is where we're going to call a session. We'll pick it back up in the City of Thieves next time.
Yep.
Let's start with Neil. Favorite part?
I enjoyed most of it, actually. It was pretty fun. Your descriptions are still a little bit long, but that's the way you describe things, so I can't complain about that. I can just say they're a little bit long sometimes. Improvements. I've told you some of the ones in private today, so I'll just stick with those. And other than that, I think you were doing great today, honestly. I did help out a bit, but that's because it was fun, and I hope you aren't mad at me for helping.
Oh no, go! I'm fully okay with you helping.
I'm gonna pass it on to
I'm
Dad.
okay with anybody helping!
I pass it on to Tasha.
I am glad how things went, and we're on the same page with we're getting rid of Dragon Bitch, because how it was going, Lyra
You're
would
like,
have to.
Why is everyone trying to save her?
Oh, Lyra would have to smack her teammates. And yeah, that's my favorite part. And Lyra being all like, I'm getting info and networking, and oh shit, I gotta go. And yeah,
That's a
me.
big guy. Oh, that big guy's coming at me.
Alright,
Yep.
any improvements?
Nope.
Alright, who
Nope.
you pass it off to?
I pass it off to Dash.
Alright. No, I definitely have fun with this. It's a lot more fun. Still a little bit pissed off I wasn't able to get that fur for the cape, but you know. Next time, V will have her.
He really wanted to kill that werewolf.
I tried. I actually tried.
But wasn't the purified fur looking much cooler?
True, but the
The
purified.
one with the gold?
But the purified version was less impactful than the correct.
Might have been harder to match up an outfit with, actually.
Yeah. But I will say though, the Kobold and Goblin, well, V is definitely gonna be using that Val on them, since she kept the Val
Cool.
tainted. So Rose, be prepared.
You
for
kept
that.
3 vials of tainted, and you
Yes.
don't know what it does to their kind.
Exactly. So Rose, keep an eye out for that part, because that's what I'm gonna do. Just give
Okay,
me that
so
heads
vial
up.
will be used.
Yes.
Giving her a heads up so she can come up with some interesting results.
Exactly. Outside of that, though, as far as improvement goes, don't think I have much for improvements right now. Combat went pretty. Given the combat, it went pretty smooth, I'll say. Just hard enough to keep us on our edge, but not hard enough to where it seems unbeatable. So, I give it a pass.
Yay! For the record, you were 12, and I stress this heavily, 12 hit points from him dying. That's why he ran the fuck away.
And the thing is, Rose, that's the thing I was going to bring up. Like, you know, V can see 300 feet in front of her. I don't think he teleported 300 feet away.
Yeah, but you could see him in the ethereal, but you couldn't actually hit him with anything.
That's the thing. She was going to chase him through the ethereal. Like, hey, I still
You're like,
see you.
I will hunt you down, you!
You got to come out of that place at some point.
But it's a case of also, he's moving at 40 feet, you would move at 30 feet, so he's always moving an extra 10
Slightly
feet.
more.
And every round he's doing move, dash, every round, and he can move and dash on the
But Dash
legendary
can
action.
dash also.
Yeah, I can, and also Rose, banishment's a thing too.
Yeah.
She can banish him from the
That's
ethereal
fair.
realm.
All right, and
That werewolf
last
sure
on
got-
the scene, Kyle, you get to describe what was your favorite part.
I like the part with the werewolf, like, because trying to guess kind of where he was interesting. Because that whole teleportation bullshit.
Oh yeah, but I'm betting you wouldn't want that to happen in every fight.
No,
No,
fuck
no.
no. I fought enemies like that in video games, and they're a pain in the absolute
That was the
asshole.
idea behind that build. Was that combat style was more of a video game style, right?
Yeah, because I've been deep diving into Elden Ring lately, and it's something like Elden Ring would pull.
That was kind of the hope.
Because I just got up to what's called Volcano Manor, and that place is an absolute death trap.
Does that one have mimics in it?
Yes.
I know.
There's a
I know
lot
that. I know the
in
Dark Souls ones had mimics.
Yeah. Well, the trick is when you walk up to the chests that are mimics, you pay attention to the way the chain is laying on the ground. If it's laid one way, it's a normal chest, but if it's laid the other way, it's a mimic.
I'm glad they made it so there's a distinction.
I figured that out.
All right, Rosie.
The werewolf was cool. I think he was a little too easy to purify, if you get my drift.
Yeah, the purification might have been a little bit more interesting. I agree.
I mean,
But
I can
like,
concur with that.
yeah.
I like the chasing him around part because it's not like it's just he stands there, we beat him up, and he dies. No, it's more of a challenge that way.
It's tactical.
Exactly, you got to think. It's not just he's standing right there. I attack with my sword. Go.
I hit him with my mace.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.
So yeah, that was pretty cool, and I like the map. I was really curious about that one mountain, the Hopeless Mountain. We have to check that out.
We'll definitely go there at some
I
point.
Oh, I'm sure that at least one of the two groups will be checking that out very soon. I don't know if
it's
it'll be
the
your
only
group.
real mountain that really showed up, except for the one that we're standing by in
Near?
the city here.
Yeah.
That's why I was curious if it was a volcano or not, because volcano usually means dragons and demons and things usually hang around that, so it might be more of a higher level area.
Yeah, so Morning
Moon.
Moon, I didn't have it as a mountain on the map, but Morning Moon Point is also a mountain, and Hopeless Mountain, we have the City of Thieves Mountain, and I think there's one or two other ones that are around. I haven't really put them on the map. I need to update my map drastically.
That's fine. But yeah, no real improvement. That guy was very interesting because, like threw the picture up, it gave me. There's a character from one of the fighting games that's very similar to him. He's a werewolf that can move really fast. Have you ever played Darksiders? His name's John Talbane.
I've seen stuff for him, I think.
It's kind of a sub game from like the Street Fighter series. It's very it's made by Capcom, and he's probably
Wasn't there a werewolf type character
in
one of the Tekken games?
Yes.
There's John Talbane in.
But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream,
and there's Saberwolf in.
Yeah, sounds good.
Wait.
Waiting.
Thank you everybody for coming to the stream. We appreciate you all being here. We love and cherish each and every one of you. Do not forget to check out our YouTube at Sarelth, Sarelth. Please like and subscribe and comment on there. It has all of our other socials on that page as well. So we'll see you again on Friday for Neil's other game, for his high level game. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Peace out, everybody. Be good or be good at it, and do it for Dale.
Alright, bye.